Power to the truth. This is my spin for Tuesday, June 21st, 2016. My air conditioner's been off here for a while, and we really have mismanagement here at the Shasta Hotel. It is what it is. It's hot outside. I'm stuck in here, no air conditioner, and I'm just sharing this. So this is my spin. When people share their version of events, their interpretation of the news, and remember, it's just their spin. You know, don't get psyched out about it. Like, say, Chomsky is still in denial about 9/11. And, you know, I wonder what his budget looks like. And he's like, he's the great intellectual of the left wing. And he, in a way, he is a genius. I just can't see why anybody would be in denial about 9/11, especially against a new 9/11 investigation, since there was never a legitimate one in the first place. And hell, they wanted to have Kissinger be head of it, so talk about a setup. Remember Kissinger? He's not dead yet. You know, he's a mass murderer. But then, so was Obama. So we need to really be objective more than subjective. Be rational more than emotional. So, I know I should count my blessings, not my curses. Some things just bug me. Like, say, 3 o'clock in the morning, I got a crazy witch upstairs here, and where I'm at, you know, there's like a big, it's an enclosure, you know, within the building, and you can look up to the sky from here, from there. So things like, it's like an echo chamber. So I got this witch screaming, "I hate the world. I hate everybody." And you know, someone says that once, okay, you know, I can understand. But then they keep on repeating shit, which sounds like insane. And someone said it shows do what myths could do. So I'm not saying that she was a myth. I'm just saying it's a bummer to wake up like that. You know, so it was not. I did not have a good start of my day. And the cosmos works in weird ways, like saying, about this Wi-Fi deal, Netgear, I finally got working today, and I don't know why it didn't work before, and now it works, so I can use my desktop. I have been using my laptop, which is an old laptop I got from my ex, Peaches. Yeah, she was a peach. And so now I'm at my desktop. It's up on the net, and I'm glad about that. As usual, election 2016 is insane, and I really try hard to stay online, to keep posting stuff that I think would be relevant for the general population, including those progressives who follow me on Twitter. And it's a matter of, I believe that sharing is caring, and I see so many people are just like lost. It could be like just me in my local environment. There's like a low income rent ran by a slumlord and John Stewart Company, and as I say, it is what it is. So we need to see that education is key. Expressing ourselves is key. Like, I belong to a few Yahoo groups, and one is called Network Aslan, another one is a Humane Rights Agenda, Talking Circle, and so forth. And Yahoo groups for a time were pretty cool. Now they become so restricted. One thing I like about Twitter is that anyone can join, and you can post stuff. You don't have to be a member of any Yahoo group or any club. You know, just sign up, get your account, and post stuff. And I generally have some good people following me on Twitter. I generally follow around 99 people in honor of the 99+%. Because many times, we know, if you get too much information, it can be useless. You just clog your mind with a bunch of crap. So I'm generally selective about who I follow. So if you're on Twitter, you know, click my link and then check out my followers. And they change. Sometimes I follow and I unfollow and I follow, so it depends. And this whole feel the burning crap bring me out. So I unfollow some people, and in a way, I don't call it unfollow. It's really disconnect from someone, because I mean, like, I've done blogs, I post articles, and I post videos and stuff, and I rarely get a response from my 3,000 or so followers. So I start seeing where, you know, the whole follower I think is like, it's a joke. It's just a figment of my imagination. And I think a good follower, whether it's Twitter or Facebook, will give you feedback, positive or negative. I can handle criticism, because I know that criticism can help make us sharper, make us stronger. So we can't be afraid to post stuff online, because we might offend somebody, because we might hurt somebody's feelings. Just post what the hell you want. Post your truth. The way you see it, the way you want it. And we don't have to be in agreement on everything. But it's nice that we can have a basic agreement on issues like humane rights. And keep it real, you know, basic. You know, we're not going to agree on everything, but on the main things we should agree upon. Like the idea that it's wrong that 25,000 plus people a day die from hunger-related issues. And what gripes me is that we have, the U.S. government, which isn't really a functional government. It's like a rogue regime. It violates international laws. It spends trillions on warfare. Not billions with a B, trillions with a T. And then we have the zombie population. And like it's going to take another 9/11 to get their attention. And then the memory of people is short. I think a lot of people online have ADD, attention deficit disorder, where they could be tripping on something and then, like mosquitoes, then they're flying off to something else, so we need to take the time to, when we're online on our computers, we need to take the time to check out stuff, to search, to research, to spend time actually reading stuff. I know that people like to see videos more than read a bunch of stuff. And I guess that's kind of the nature of the game. And what gets me is that I think we're in an emergency situation as earthlings upon Mother Earth. And as I've said before, we are an endangered species. And this is not like, say the 50s or the 60s, or the 70s, or the 80s, or the 90s, We're into the third millennium here. And I seriously doubt if we're going to outlive this century. When you read stuff online, it's like a lot of stuff about the collapse. The economy's going to collapse. A lot of stuff about the aliens. Speaking about the aliens and extraterrestrials, now, if you're in an advanced civilization, or they probably don't even consider themselves civilization, if you're an advanced species, they look at us like we're primitive. We're primitive. We're a predatory species. We eat dead chicken, dead cows, dead dogs. Sometimes we eat each other. So it's not the kind of planet where someone wants to just land and step out of their spaceship and give us a bouquet of flowers. So we need to understand that left to ourselves, I believe we're going to mutually destruct. That we'll destroy ourselves as a species because of a lack of knowledge, a lack of humane ethics, a lack of love. So, the internet, like technology in general, can have positive or negative effects. And we need to use it in positive ways to help raise consciousness, to help express ourselves, and to help reach a common understanding about what is reality what is wrong with it, how can we change reality, and how can we exhaust legal peaceful methods of struggle. I advocate global revolution. I don't necessarily advocate the V word, use your imagination. So it seems like we have the mechanical structures in place to change reality for the better. As flawed as it is, we have the electoral system. We have the U.S. Constitution, and there are many people who are really good people who care about what's going on, who are trying to make it a better world. Not just for us, but for our descendants. Think about it. When I was a kid, I remember sleeping, not sleeping, just resting on my uncle's front yard, downtown Sacramento, my Uncle Henry, and looking up at the sky. And the sky was blue. Actually, the color blue. There's no blue skies anymore. Not around here. And when you come down, say you go up to the foothills, you come down into the valley, you see the big cloud of smog. And so we're polluting the air. And that's a lot worse in LA, Los Angeles. A lot worse in Peking. It's tough in India too, so we are consistently destroying Mother Earth. So whether I sound repetitious or not, if you see my other videos, we need to save Mother Earth. And maybe we won't save ourselves. Maybe we can create kind of conditions to help save other species. And as if, well, not as if, we are governed by insane psychopaths, insane killers, insane criminal gangs. And then you have many people who all they want is just a good middle piece of ass, and they're cool. Throw in the beer. And this kind of apathy about what's going on is a real killer. And our own apathy, our own uncorrected character defects threaten our survival as a species. That's why I support the 12-step program. I go to NA meetings here. For 10 plus years, I helped lead a Christian recovery group as a Salvation Army called CASA. And I suppose I should do some more of that. But then the prescriptions came in where people started diagnosing themselves as having bipolar and taking prescriptions. And they might be sober, but they take around 4 or 5 different psychotic drugs. So I see where it's just more a matter of, for me, more of a matter of working with people on a one-on-one individual basis. Not necessarily with an organization where you got all these ego freaks. And not necessarily in a movement where there's so much internal crap, but working on ourselves on the individual personal level and helping those that we can and those who want help. Not voicing our ideas on other people, but just sharing them. If they agree, cool. If they don't, well, that's cool too. To each their reach. And if I don't copy, it ain't mine to have. So, I hope the rest of the day goes well. This week goes well. The 24th will have 12 years sobriety. I'm looking forward to that. I still take it one day at a time, but I will give myself permission to have a beer if I want. Not that I will, but I don't want to be restricted by anything if I can avoid it. I'm already restricted being in this dungeon here. And restricted by my poverty. I'm on SSI. Not like when I was working where I had lots of times I have a few $100 in my wallet, no big deal. Bank account, savings account, and a checking account. No, I don't even have a savings account. Save what? I should get one. So I'm just kind of doing a personal inventory today. I think I spent too much money on those damn cigarettes. Camels. Expensive. Then I got Rollies too. Bugler. So I'm aware of my defects in general. So I try to work on them one day at a time. In a way, I've been damaged. Just being raised in this society, being raised where people judge you by the color of your skin. People judge you by your appearance. People judge you by how well off you look. Instead of judging you by the content of your character, by your inner soul. But that's me, I could be wrong. So, I feel good right now. I gotta make something to eat. And I got some stuff here to eat, so I'm not gonna be starving. And I know many people do starve. Many people are hungry. So we need to have compassion for people and then widen our circles of compassion. Dalai Lama was here this week and I didn't get to see him, but I just kind of felt him from here. I'm like about a block or so from the state capitol. A lot of his stuff that he talks about, it sounds so repetitious, so basic. But then if you look at the world situation, it is basic. It is simple. We need to care about each other. We need to have compassion for each other. We need to be humane with each other. We need to evolve beyond just being a two-legged carnivorous animal into being honest, humane beings. Honest, humane beings. It's not science. It's not science. love one another. I myself hate evil, so I criticize evil. And that includes me working on my own shadow, my own darkness. I'm trying to shine the light of truth on my own darkness, so it's not just about pointing out there and saying how screwed up it is. It's like about looking in here. Any remnants of racism, chauvinism, selfish individualism, or meism. And forgetting that, we got 8 billion some people on the planet, and we are an endangered species, and we need to think bigger than just our own individual ego trip. That's my spin for today. If I was to reach one person, it's worth me doing this. So that's that. Power to the people.